Hi everyone, this is Amit Kumar Gupta and today's topic is documents writing. So what is a documents writing? A documents writing is nothing but a document of a piece of written, printed uh, electronic materials which provides us or give us information or the service as a office record. Okay, there are various type of documents. What are they? They are Word, Excel, presentation, text, note, mail, etc. are the example of documents type. So some of the basic fundamentals are needed to write a documents. Okay, what are they? The first thing is answer the WH question. So what is this WH element? These are who, what, why, where, when, whom, how, and these questions will give you a header start on the content of the writing. Okay, another one is determine the start and finish. We have to determine where to start, from where to start, how to start, then the end. Okay, after collecting as possible as ideas, okay, that you have in a topic. Always get a second person of opinion. Okay, after writing our documents or anything, okay, always get a second person opinion, though he's your friend or she's your friend or anyone. Okay, every time you make a documents, always make a second person opinion. For what reason we need this? So that that person could check if there is mistake or not, to improvise your sentence or your documents, to improve it. This second person option is needed. Decision suggestion and include uh, improvement. Okay, after your friend suggested you for some changes, always after that implement the one you think are relevant. After you get your friend suggestion, okay, try to upgrade your documents, and if somewhere yes that person is right, no that person is wrong, you can make the right decision. So how can we write a documents? We can write a documents by planning the documents, readership, propose, style and tone, dictation, sentence length. Okay, so first is our intended audience, user who are ready to share their knowledge and experience with their community. Okay, so what does this intended audience mean? Whenever you are ready to share your knowledge and experience to the committee, always try to intend the audience. Purpose, on what purpose, on what basis your document is in, on what source, how your structure is. These all are the purposes of the documents. Another is prerequisite, how to author should have. Okay, a unique how to topic. How this how to topic relate using forest while fulfilling a specific need. Look at existence how TOS to found a nature from a walk. Consider posting your idea for the how to user mailing list. Okay, so another one, the basic most important is make sure another author's draft is not ready in process. Okay, you have to make that thing also, because to uh, start your project or to share your knowledge, you need audience, right? So if some another person is hosting the program, or some another person is sharing the knowledge, then what happen, the uh, audience will get separated, and you must be a sufficiently able to write or documents in English. However, we could gather that you just make a start as a community can help the fine tune the documents. If you have a fine English, you are able to write it. Okay, you can write a documents. If in case your English is little bit bad, okay, your English is not that much good, no worry, you don't need to worry about that. You just make a start and the end in a arranging form or in a sequence form. Okay, the community or your friend to whom you'll show your documents to dictate it, okay, will help you in this process. Copy the template documents. For what reason? To be modified with your own content as necessary. And understanding from the how to documents structure, just use the template documents and you will be safe. Make sure you run forest valid xdoc dot, that is your documents, before contributing your documents. This xdoc is a documents. It says your file is in a documents form. Another one is step is how to proceed the documents. First you have to do is write a overview. This overview help potential reader to determine quick if a particular how to match their intersect or need. Okay, if sometimes, okay, your sentence or your summary of a main point for your how to, make sure to include any critical definition which can help the reader equivalent the unity of your how to. And every time consider writing the overview list after you have completed all the sections. Another one is you have to describe your intended audience. If somehow in your form, if you are in a form of presentation, you are showing the presentation, okay, if this how to is targeted as a specific audience, then describe it there only. For example, a potential reader will have different level of skill using forest. Okay, they will always bring different area of experience. Always, these people always do this. And background there, how to learning experience. When you clarify your target audience up front, you will save all other readers time and confusion. That means if you clear someone's doubt, okay, then every in if you are in a front, you are explaining something that time, okay, you have been asked that I didn't understand this thing, or I didn't understand how it is written, how in what form it is written, I don't understand. That time you will get a time to explain them. You are explaining them. That means not only single person is listening your word, the whole audience is listening your word. So if there is something like that, if you had a condition like that, then always face it, so that the reader time will be saved and the confusion of a reader will be cleared. State the purpose. State the purpose of your how to. Explain how the reader will uh, benefit the reader reading it by reading it. Okay. State of purpose. Why your documents is there? Why you are making a documents? Is this beneficial for your reader, or is this educational, or is this useful? The state of propose is that much only. For what reason you have written it? So after that, after your state of propose is also ready, okay, you are confident that the reader will get this, they will get the benefit, they will have an idea of this. Then after you will jump to another one, that is list any pre prerequisites. So inform your reader about your request knowledge, configuration, or resource they may need before stepping through your how to. Okay, after that, try to inform or say go and advertise. Okay, you can also advertise to a reader about your knowledge, about whatever you have made, from where resource it is, from where it is originated. Okay, try to explain them in a short form so that they could get interest in your whatever documents is, and they will listen to your presentation. Okay, and after that, describe the step of your how to in a precise step by step approach. Walk your reader through the process. Make sure your reader can reproduce your intended result by following your exact step. Okay, after that, you have pre-requested the list, okay, the your audience. Then try to describe them step by step. Go through a flow, go in a flow, so that audience or your uh, reader will understand in a step form, step by step. This audience will always approach your uh, whatever your documents is in a form of step. They must approach in a step by step form. Another one is extend the learning. So this extend the learning provides your reader with a few real world example of how to technique it or capabilities gain of your how to could be applied. Then after that, reward your readers for successfully completing the how to with the few ideas or whatever you have given. Okay, after completing successfully, give the reward to your reader. Then summarize the entire process. Uh, if a few sentence or something, okay, remain the reader remind the reader what they have just learned. This help the reinforcement of main point of your how to. So if some word, okay, touches your uh, reader or your audience, then what happens? They get interest in it. Okay, so that for that thing only, you have to summarize the entire process to them so that they can get a point or a sentence. So some of the additional points and FAQs are here. In some cases, step by step instruction similar aren't enough. Use the section to pass on any other tips or frequently asked questions. Okay, anticipating the need of your reader will increase the overall success of your writer effort. And for a reference, remember to acknowledge any third party resource or always if you got an idea, what you'll do first, you'll google it. Okay, or you'll search from other source like from books or anywhere. So always try to always reference the third party resource from where you have gathered the information in your reference. And another one is submit via the process issue tracker. So after that, you have to create a acknowledgement of your documents, whatever your documents is, and submit the project via issue tracker. Okay, so if in case something happened, some issues are there, then you can get it from there. So last one is another one is get some feedback. So after telling them the documents, after they got the knowledge of documents, always get some feedback, get some comment, so that you can your so that they can categorize how much your documents was, how your documents was. Okay, if it was good or bad, you'll get the feed. After getting the feedback, you'll get to know. Another is extension. Solution can be extended to cover many different problems domain. Okay, a nearly unlimited number of potential how to topics from simple to complex are available right now, limited only for your imagination. Okay, extension. After your whole thing, you have got how you have knowledge that you have made this video, you got feedback from others, you got comment. Okay, you have explained them. After all this happened, okay, try to go more deep inside what you have written. Okay, try to imagine, if I have made this thing, I can make more better. Okay, so these all are the steps to remember why while writing or documents. So some of the documents writing softwares are Microsoft Word, Google Docs, Google Documents, Dropbox Paper, Matcap, Flare, White Smoke, PandaDoc. So basically, we use Microsoft Word, which has a uh, very user-friendly interface. Another one is editing your documents. If you think that you are done, as soon as you are written a last sentence, if your documents, think again. Okay, this editing part is very important in a documents writing, because you have written the documents, you have verified everything. Okay, at the last moment, while presenting your documents, you have seen there is some error that must be made. Okay, no, it doesn't look good. I have to change that thing. You can change that thing. Okay, so that this editing is very important, which cannot be outstated. Even if writing is not your true passion, okay, while proper planning and the right tools of your disposal, you didn't have to be scared of a blank page ever again. If you don't have any passion, if you don't have any interest in writing this all passages and all, okay, but also you need this documents writing knowledge. Why? Because while to get a job, or whoever is promoted to another college, another schools, to another class, okay, you need some documents, maybe your result, right? So these all are thing, all these things are very important. This documents writing is very important for us, not only for writing passage or writing stories or writing anything, notice, etc., etc. Doesn't mean that you don't need this. Everyone need documents writing. Okay, and here are some questions and answers which I'll be providing you. But before that, some of the important things are there which we have to keep in our knowledge while while writing our documents. What are they? There are some key points for writing our documents that are appropriate language. Your language must be in a same form. Planning English, simple sentence so that your audience could understand. Relevant contents. Your main thing is content. Use a bulletin point so you can mark your points. Consciousness, constant improvement are these basic key points of writing out documents, which we have to keep in our mind. Okay, and some of the research form of topics while writing our documents are: note the important and relevant details, equivalent each point against this topic, and propose for your documents. Okay, try to research it through Google or anywhere, so that I have told you before, no, about the third party reference, right? Every time you write a documents or anything, you first try to research on that thing, record the details of your resources and references. Okay, whoever that person is, that author, title, and whatever the publishment are. Okay, and another main thing in our research that we have to keep in our mind is arranging the contents in a logical order using appropriate heading and subheading. So some of the proposes why we write documents, like I've told you, not for storage and all. Everyone need this. So what are the purposes of writing documents? For providing information, applying persuasion, presenting your opinion. Okay, proposing ideas, sending reports, recommendation. For some work you need recommendation, a desired action, researching and accomplishment. Okay, these all are the proposes, some proposes of writing out documents. So some of the main things you have to keep in your mind is: who who are my potential reader, what is the background of my positive target relationship, where do you live and how old are you, what are their interests and priorities. So these all things we have to keep in our mind. And this most important is file extension for Microsoft. We have to keep it in our mind. What .doc mean? What is that legacy Word document, right? .docx Word document. .xls, what is xls? Legacy Excel worksheet. .xls x Excel workbook. PPT legal power legacy PowerPoint presentation. PPTX PowerPoint presentation. These all things are most important. So I'll be providing you these questions and answers in a form of Word or in a form of PDF, so that you can get the notes. So this much for today only, and hope this session was knowledgeable for you. For any queries and questions, you can comment down below. So guys, stay safe, stay home. Thank you.